What's up, folks? Welcome back. It's been a minute. I was moving into my new studio here, and it's been a week for sure. And this was probably the wrong week to do this, to be honest with you, because the amount of crap that is going on in the internet right now, as far as the Charlie Kirk situation, TPUSA, Candace Owens, the Epstein files, it's just wild. It's just wild. And hopefully I can shed some light on some of this stuff because Jesus, it's bad. But before we get started, a big thank you to Blackout Coffee for sponsoring today's video. They've been with us forever and they're one of our biggest supporters. I'm one of their biggest supporters. They have amazing coffee, amazing gear, and most importantly, they're an America First company, which is extremely rare to find nowadays. You can go buy the Folgers, you can go and buy all these other companies that are easy, go to the grocery store, but the reality is they're not fresh. They don't taste good. They taste like dirt. You might as well put some dirt in your coffee maker. And ultimately, for me, I like to support America First companies as much as I can. So we're putting a discount code below the video. They've got their Cyber Monday sale still going on right now. It's just a Cyber Week, I guess. So take advantage of that, stock up, truly amazing stuff. So folks, there has been a lot of weird stuff going on between Candace Owens, TPUSA, Charlie Kirk, the entire thing. And a lot of people are starting to call out Candace Owens because, well, they think that she is grifting. They think that she is purposely trying to create chaos or clickbait or make things seem not like they are because of whatever. Some people think it's money, some people think it's views, some people think it's ego and pride, and look how big this show is, and look how many views we're getting. And at the end of the day, I've always been the believer that I think she's done well in terms of examining things that have gone on in terms of Charlie Kirk, but it is very sensationalist. It is very, oh my goodness, there are 15 white people in this corner and Tyler wasn't there. So like, why wasn't he there with the white people? Like that kind of stuff. And it's just like, dude, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hear from a couple of different people today on what exactly is going on. And here is Tim Pool. And I got a lot to say about Tim Pool, to be honest with you, but we're just gonna listen to him really quick.
It's Huey says, Tim, I work in construction and experience the same thing. My coworkers are all in on the Charlie Kirk conspiracies. If the Republicans lose in the midterms, I believe that Candace Owens is wholly responsible. She is
what a dumb thing to say.
One of the biggest podcasts on the right doing everything to go to war with the organization that helped get Trump elected. Turning Point specifically was going out and registering people to vote. Without Charlie, it's in trouble. Turning Point needs to be able to go out and rally young people and register them to vote. And she's doing everything she can to destroy that. And that is going to, I suppose, it's going to rip out the coffers on the right. There is no organization like Turning Point that exists anywhere else that has the resources and the reach.
I disagree. There's a lot of things that's going to cause Republicans to lose the midterms, and it's mainly hiding the Epstein files at this point. It's them pledging allegiance to Israel, which has always been a wild thing to me. When you're here, when you're an American, it's I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, not I pledge allegiance to Israel, not to France, not to wherever the fuck. It's to America. I mean, does it even have to be said? You know what the real reason is on why Republicans are splitting, why there's a big civil war in MAGA right now? It's because of this crap. Here we have a woman who's wearing a pin on a flight, and she was called anti-Semitic and berated over it. This kind of stuff is what's causing the divide. Oh, you have to like certain people just because. Oh, you can't wear a fucking pin.
You're supporting terrorism with your pin? You made us so uncomfortable as being Jewish.
Yeah, no, you don't touch me. You're the one who touched me.
You're supporting terrorism.
You are not fanatic.
What are you stopping me here? Because I'm Jewish? Because I'm Jewish?
No.
No, because I'm Jewish?
know that you were Jewish.
Yeah, you are.
We don't know.
Why is it always a
Why are you
victim
stopping me?
mindset?
No,
You're being anti-Semitic.
You are harassing
Let
the
me
crew.
get off this
you
plane right now.
You are harassing the crew.
Let me get off this plane.
We're calling the police right now.
You
You
call
are
whatever
harassing
you want.
the crew.
I'm harassing the crew?
Yes, you are.
You're not letting me off this plane.
Yes, you are. You're harassing
What
the
am
crew
I
right
doing?
now.
Trying to get off.
So the reasoning that this guy thought that they were anti-Semitic is because she was wearing a watermelon pin. A watermelon pin? What's the problem with that? I mean, if anything, a black person should be upset because some would call that racist if you're sensitive. So apparently TPUSA and Candace decided to do some kind of live stream or decided to put it together or whatever. And Candace backed out. Not sure why. No one really knows why. But to me, that's a little bit suspicious because as a person who has been just nonstop, hey, I'll do a live stream with TPUSA right now. Me, I will do one. I'll be like, it's super fucking weird that you guys are posting on Charlie Kirk's X account. It's super fucking weird. That is the weirdest shit I have ever seen. Let the dude just be gone. But you guys are on there every day posting some bullshit about something. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Can you imagine if your husband had died and you have access to his Instagram and you're like, hey, let me just post some shit because he was really interested in working out, so I'm posting motivational workout memes? Get the fuck out of here, man. That is so fucking stupid and sick. Regardless, here is Candace Owens responding to TPUSA's accusations.
She's using these falsehoods to enrich herself while dividing the conservative movement at an absolutely critical time for this country.
I have to applaud that audacity. I have to applaud it. You do. You have to applaud it. These, excuse me here, but like, I'm trying not to swear. These men, okay, this company, these amazing lads over here have the audacity to accuse me of enriching myself when they were out there selling T-shirts, okay, of what Charlie died in to enrich themselves. Were they giving those T-shirts away for free at the Staples Centers? No, they were selling kit of what Charlie died in to the tune of $80 million plus that they made in the first 3 weeks, okay? They made their entire budget for the year in the first couple of weeks following Charlie's assassination. And they are attacking me with zero proof that I've made a single dollar off of Charlie's assassination. I did not sell a cup. I did not sell a mug, okay? All I did was do what I already do for a living, okay? I podcast and I investigate things. I investigate things that I feel passionate about.
I mean, she's not necessarily wrong, but they're claiming that she's dividing the base. Look, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. If you are not intelligent enough to listen to someone who has a podcast or whatever, who's putting out outrageous claims or claims that could be considered outrageous, and you are not intelligent enough to be like, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt and just kind of be in the middle ground on all this stuff. The problem is there are so many angry people out there. There are so many people who don't understand what is going on in the country. And it's ultimately really simple. We have a bunch of elites who control everything. We are not in the club. We think that our government, or because Trump's in office, everything is good, but it's fucking not. It's not. We take care of other countries. We answer to other countries. So here is Graham Allen. It's a name I haven't heard in a while, but he is on fire about people who are, I don't know, worried about Candace or whatever. And it's pretty funny, to be honest.
It is terrifying to me to see how many people believe this nonsense. The group that is saying that they didn't murder anybody, that is inviting you in a live streamed time, place, location, indoors in a highly secured area, by the way. Have you tried to get into Turning Point's headquarters lately? Trust me, it ain't easy. And then you happen to get Epstein in the middle of it. You really don't think that A, would have proven Candace is right, and B, how the crap do you expect Turning Point to get away? It is terrifying to me to see.
So this has to do with people thinking that Candace Owens would have been killed during her live stream with TPUSA. And by the way, you can do a live stream with someone and not be there. I've done it before. I've done it with Officer Tatum. I've done it with Nate from Valhalla VFT, good buddy of mine. I've done it with Jesse on Fire. I've done it with a lot of people, and I'm gonna do more. But that's usually the fucking easiest way to do it, right? Because, for example, Nate from Valhalla, he's in Portland or wherever the fuck. I'm not gonna go there for an hour conversation unless we're gonna go, I don't know, fuck with Antifa or something. We have the internet. So I can understand people's concern because of what Candace has said, but just do it on a live stream. I don't know, folks, but this is getting The sensationalism on all this stuff is getting wild. It's become less about Charlie Kirk and more about, oh my God, you said this, and they're doing this. And this company over here, TPUSA, is doing this. Dude, I think TPUSA is a fucking weird organization. And I'll be the first one to admit, when Charlie died, I bought a couple of shirts because I was like, I'm not gonna sell Charlie Kirk merch. That would be fucked up. So I went and I supported them. And now it's like, oh, so you're posting on Charlie Kirk's Twitter account and Instagram? Can I return these fucking things? My God, read the fucking room.